Turn your sound down and lean in because Raquel Welch just reclaimed the timeline with a gallery that feels as timeless as her legend. This isn't shock for clicks. It's a masterclass in presence. From the first frame, you understand why her image still stops the scroll. Line over loudness, authorship over noise. Stay to the very end. The closer contains the tiny detail everyone keeps replaying. We open in golden desert light, a nod to the myth she helped define. Wind stirs a sand-brushed shawl as Raquel steps forward in a caramel column dress with a soft halter line and bias-cut drape. The fabric moves like a shadow. It floats when she walks and sculpts when she settles. One hand gathers the edge of the shawl, the other rests at the waist. Chin lifts a degree. The frame reads like a thesis on restraint. Let silhouette do the heavy lifting, let light write the headline. Comments arrive in waves. Icon. Effortless. How is this still the standard? Shift to city glass and late afternoon shine. She pairs a tailored ivory blazer with a silk camisole and long, fluid trousers, gentle shoulder, defined waist, true rise drape. The camera walks with her along a terrace. A breeze quizzes the lapel and she lets it, unbothered. That's the quiet message threaded through every shot. Let the environment play, but keep authorship. She's not performing for the lens so much as allowing it to witness a pace entirely her own. Mid-gallery, color drains to monochrome. Studio black, a single rim light, and Raquel in a graphite slip. No spectacle, just an S-curve suggested rather than declared. The crop sits tight on clavicle, shoulder, the calm set of her jaw. No hero jewelry, no theatrical hair, just texture, breath, and a shutter rhythm you can count. Click, exhale, click. The effect is intimate without tipping into provocation, proof that simplicity can be louder than any flourish. Then the candid everyone keeps reposting. Street-level calf glow, sleeves pushed to mid-forearm, a leather-bound notebook and a vintage sunglasses case on the table. She laughs at something off-camera, creases at the eyes first, then the smile follows. The frame catches a tiny crescent scar on a knuckle and the faint imprint of a ring that's been worn for years. That's the unfiltered you can't fake. Evidence of a life lived, not staged, back on location. The mood tilts cinematic. Blue hour on a coastal promenade, string lights humming, water throwing broken constellations across the stones. She wears a deep teal, off-shoulder gown with a quiet side vent. The hem indexes the wind while the neckline frames, rather than fights, her posture. 3 measured steps, a pause, a glance just past the lens. Negative space does the talking. Presence does the rest. It's the movie poster without the tagline because the pose already wrote it. Between looks, the choices are surgical. Fewer hands, more trust. Natural light wherever possible. Retouching kept minimal so skin looks like skin. A stylist's 3-part rule anchors the rack fit, fabric, finish. That's why nothing tugs or caves. Garments collaborate instead of compete. The blazer nips at the natural waist to lengthen the line. The slip's bias-cut dress shape without insisting. The evening gown's vent adds motion so it never reads rigid. Craft, not trickery. If Raquel's gallery sparked ideas, tap like, share with someone who loves clean fit and finish. And drop your winner below the desert shawl. Terrace tailoring, studio monochrome, calf candid, coastal blue hour, or the courtyard closer. Subscribe and ring the bell for more image-by-image deep dives where craft not noise does the talking. Here's to wearing what loves you back, standing how your spine prefers, and letting the camera adjust to you.